Hi, and welcome to episode 17 of Infamous Second Son. This is the episode that bridges the gap between the good side of things and the bad side of things. If you haven't noticed, this first bit is sped up. It's specifically sped up times two, at least in the PlayStation stuff. Times two, because some things aren't exactly the same speed, like shoe sizes, clothes sizes, but different things like that. Um, two times speed for now. You will see bits that are real time, like when I'm doing that challenge there, and when I'm talking to you later and doing stencil art, different things. I'm not doing the entire thing. You're going to see the finished product, just to conserve your time, but still give you the ability to watch it if you really want to, because it's not that fast. You can still keep up with it. At least I can. You'll hear me later in the video, and I hope you stick around.
A man, a plan, and an aerosol can.
Hi, you have reached the DUP helpline. Do you have a bioterrorist incident to report?
So, your billboard.
Stop calling! The DUP will not tolerate this!
Oh, maybe I went too far.
And now you're hearing me relatively now, where it's not live like when I'm actually recorded the previous bits, but you're hearing me as I'm making the video, or as I'm recording the video. So you can actually hear my live reactions on the... There we go. Okay. Actually, to make it look good, I should actually... do something like run up here. That works. There's one jacket. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. And most of my thoughts are going to be it doesn't look bad. I just prefer the base one because it evolves with you. But all of the looks do look pretty good. Heaven's Hellfire. That's cool. Okay. That is one massive dinosaur. Oh, that's a wolf. That's pretty cool. That would be okay. Zeke is the brother basically from Infamous 1 and 2. He is the person that is through thick and thin, there for you just about, basically. There's a bit in Infamous 1 and at the end of Infamous 2 if you go evil, but typically your friend. It'll be awesome if he actually had a bar, because most definitely he wouldn't have a restaurant or anything like that. He would have a bar. And that's all the different looks. I hope you enjoyed this part. Next part is going to be the actual video that I'm going to make later. I'm not going to make the actual bit right now. I will save it because I just wanted to get this done. This is actually Tuesday that I am making this bit. And I will finish this Monday or Friday. But so you guys can see it, and so next time whenever we get into it, I don't have to save again. So I don't have to do shit besides load it up. The power of editing. I just booted it up. The first painting of the evil side of things. Hell yeah. And like I've said in previous videos, all of these arts, except for like the main story ones like this and other pieces of art like this, I think there's actually only one like this, but the other stencil arts are going to be unique for the evil side of things, like the good ones were unique for the good side of things. These ones are going to be kind of disturbing, if I remember correctly, but cool nonetheless. I am really excited to show y'all the potent abilities in this.
Hey, if art is a crime, then just... Ah, damn it. Okay, think, Delson, think. Party at the Longhouse. Just gotta get there, mingle, establish an alibi. I'm a goddamn criminal mastermind. Alright. Yeah, this should work. Oh, genius. Real genius.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Betty. Would you put
Delson.
the stapler down? Seriously.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the big to-do at the Longhouse?
Oh, yeah, I just didn't feel all that accomplished tonight, but you look amazing. It looks great on you. Seriously.
What were you doing up on the roof? Hmm?
Nothing, just...
Were you up to mischief?
Come on, I know you're in there. So just come on out, or I'll call Betty and she'll be here in 5 minutes with the keys.
You were up to mischief.
Okay, well, come on, seriously, what are you gonna do here?
Well, I have no choice. He's a cop. I have to be back here in 5 minutes, and if you're still here...
Thanks, Betty.
This is the last time. Now I have to go back to my office. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call.
Betty is amazing.
I cannot believe he doesn't have anything better to do.
Now, again,
Oh, freedom.
I'm going to pause this because I do want to prepare y'all this episode because it is my job as the person that has played this. Be prepared for some stupid shit, some depression shit, and just some shit of shit. Because evil side, like every Infamous game, which is the karmic system playstyle, even though there is extra 2 tiers to the Infamous Second Son version, it plays basically the exact same. It has a lot more oomph to it, in my personal opinion. It can do a whole lot more with it because each tier can do so many different things. Not more. Pros and cons, either way. But the villain story is crazy. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just be prepared for some shit.
And now the easy part. Get to the Longhouse, set up an alibi.
Even though I did that, this is going to be as much of a speed run as possible. Because I at least want to get a bad ability before this video runs out. Because I think previously I did say that I have an extra amount of time to be able to extend my video's length, but I can still only have under 60 minutes, which sucks. Even though it does say I can have 80 minutes in the thing, which is kind of weird in my personal opinion.
Gold crap. Halfway there.
This is a fresh start, which is gonna lead to a hell of a lot of new possibilities. And every single story mission, basically every single encounter, even how the typical people on the street talk to me. Like how previously they said a lot of cool things like, "Hey, you go, man!" Different things like that. Delson for president, different things like that. They're gonna hate your guts, or our guts relatively speaking, but yeah, this This is going to be a big difference. Which is something amazing about the karmic system in the Infamous game. There's some crazy difference. And one of the craziest differences is in Infamous 1, where your red lightning, and the typical color pattern, it's blue for good, red for bad, but red, or the red lightning in Infamous 1, doing all the bad side quests, gives you black lightning, which is fucking gorgeous.
Plan is working perfectly.
And I'm going to say this last little bit until I go in there, and then I'm not going to say anything else really until I just get past the bridge and just get to the karmic system. Like, I'm speedrunning the fuck out of this after. But, something I'm going to implement in Infamous 2 if I do get the ability to remake and remaster them. If you pick Go Bad to begin with, you keep the Black Lightning. Like, I think to make it more spectacular, because who's to say Infamous, or not Infamous, who's to say Chromograth actually got those quests done and got the Black Lightning and did all of that? Say he actually did. So, if you beat Infamous 1 and then went to Infamous 2, because I think it's going to be like the Bioshock or other games like that, collection where it's one game, but you can pick which one you want to play. If you go in order, 1, 2, then 3, you get bonuses. Because some people will just skip, and it will be actually a cool benefit to going all 3, which is just kind of cool, and it will just be cosmetic, really. But that does sound pretty fucking cool. Because I'm thinking it will be just cosmetic. It's just the Black Lightning, but all of the different abilities are the exact same, so it gives you just that little bonus flair. Same with going Infamous 3. You either go 1, 2, and 3, you keep the Black Lightning or something similar to that. Hell, Infamous 3 could have a little bit more dabble onto that. Like, Infamous 2 even could. Like, there could be a lot of cool shit with it.
Hey, man. I've been looking, like, forever for you. We should probably just get
Do you
inside.
have any idea how embarrassing it is for me to keep arresting my own brother over and over and over again?
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and
You
over
think this
again.
is a joke?
No, I
Is
don't.
this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? You think this would make our parents proud? Misdemeanor vandalism?
Listen, man, there's a lot of scary shit in the world, and while I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent,
You're trying
and
to
cause...
assert your talent. I mean, what the
Why
hell
do you
are you
always
even
do
talking
this,
about?
Reggie? Why don't you just let me
explain
be
it
who
to
I
Tell
am?
me what big, bad,
If you
scary
would
shit
listen,
you're
I
gonna
would
scare us from.
explain it to you.
Really? Because I don't seem to get
Reggie.
it. What?
Truck.
I'm going after those two. You stay back. That thing's gonna blow.
Stay away from the exploding thing. Got it.
Even though our first objective is to go right near the exploding thing. I think I said that the first episode, even. But Reggie is just fucking Batman. To be able to do that
Guy here needs some help.
to be able to get from the canning place directly there.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I was gonna die. Hey, you all right? Hey, let him go! Just let him go and keep your hands where I can see him. I don't want to hurt nobody. I just want to get going before she gets here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Reg?
I said I don't want to hurt nobody.
Reg?
I gotta find Reggie.
What the hell was that? What the hell? What's happening to me? My God, no! Stop it, stop it, stop it! What the hell is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Make it stop! Reg! Reg, I really need you! What is going on? Reggie! No! Reggie! Reg, you okay?
Nelson, what was that?
I gotta get that thing off you.
You just...
I gotta get you out!
Yeah, okay. Okay, just help me push! Oh, dear God.
No, no, no! Shit. I can't stop it, man. I can't stop it. Reggie, I can't stop it, man.
It's okay. You're okay. Just breathe. Breathe. You're all right. You're all right.
I'm one of them, man. I'm one of them.
No. No. You are my brother. All right? You are my brother.
Okay.
This thing with you is gonna pass. I promise. We'll fix it. All right? You with me? You with me?
Okay.
Okay. Get out there. There is a bioterrorist. We gotta stop him before he gets to the rest of the tribe. All right? I need you. I need you right now. All right? Come on. You good?
Yeah.
Let's go.
If only Reggie knew that we're actually going the villain route. The actual route that...
Use any of those tricks, okay?
I wouldn't have been able to even get to you back there if I hadn't.
Just promise me you won't do that.
Hey. Hey.
I don't want you to think what's happened is a good thing, okay? Because it's not. We can't get in! The button's jammed!
I think Betty's still inside.
Jeez, man. The latch is melted.
Locked. How the hell did he get through?
I think he ran through.
You can do that?
It's only one way to find out.
As I was saying, villain is the route, or evil is the route that actually makes Delsin prove what a bioterrorist actually means.
Wait, he's not...
Vince. Good to know.
Not good!
Wow. That should have hurt.
Yeah, this will work. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
Almost
Don't want to spoil this. Don't want to spoil the surprise.
Stay away from
I'm
me!
trying to help
no,
you, lady.
Stay away from me!
Stop.
Delsin!
I was just trying to create a diversion. I didn't know anybody was in here.
You did this to me!
You're a conduit?
Betty, I'll explain later, but you gotta get out of here now.
Good, I'm gone.
Not until you fix this first.
I spend most of my life behind bars. It's easy enough to bust out. You just gotta wait for that golden opportunity. When I got my powers, hell, I was unstoppable. Until the DUP caught up with me. Yeah, they got a special hole they like to toss folks like me in. Figured out a way to bind us all up so we couldn't use our powers. That also meant they had to feed us, wash us, even wipe our goddamn asses. That's no way for a man to live. There's no way. They had this red-headed bitch there, really into needles and scalpels. She called what she did to me tests. But if you do enough time, you learn a few tricks. You just gotta be patient. Sooner or later, they'll screw up. They always do. You maybe see something or you hear something, learn things you weren't supposed to know. So when that bitch put the three of us in that wagon, I knew what was coming. A golden opportunity.
I saw you poking around inside my head.
It was me? I thought that was you.
You saw it, right? That DUP prison. If she catches you, that's where you're going. Wait!
I'm gonna beat your ass!
I'm warning you, kid. Back off!
Fucking make me.
We're not going anywhere until you fix this!
Listen, I don't know
And I am still on expert.
what happened, but you better be ready to disappear. Why? You're a conduit now, kid. A bioterrorist. Welcome to the world of run for your life. And that's what I aim to do, even if I gotta go through you.
Not going anywhere until you fix this!
This ain't something that can be fixed.
Then at least show me how to control it.
Ain't got time. DUP's coming. And she knows I'm onto her plan. This fire's only gonna buy 2-3 minutes diversion tops. I gotta get now. Ain't going back to Curtin K.
Yeah, well, whoever's coming is coming for you, man, not me.
You've been seen, son. Folks here know about you. She's got a way of making people talk.
For not playing since Tuesday, I'm doing pretty fucking good.
Good luck, kid.
Oh, hell no. No way I'm gonna die in a fish guttery.
Just let me go. Just let me walk away. Nobody's ever got to know about any of this. Wait a minute. Stop. Let's talk about this.
Oh, Henry. I am so very disappointed in you.
Well, we got him, right? I, flushed that mean old conduit for you. Good job, everybody. Especially you, guys.
Bioterrorist. Henry Daughtry was a bioterrorist. Conduit. Is a word used by traitors who sympathize with their cause. You're not a traitor, are you?
I try not to be.
You seem nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
It's been my experience there are only two reasons for people to be nervous. Either they're cowards, or they have something to hide.
Well, you know, I also get nervous around pretty girls.
In surrogate.
You were in there with that bioterrorist for some time. Did he share anything with you?
Share.
Did he say anything to you? Share any of his ramblings about conspiracies?
No, he didn't share anything.
Good. That's good to hear. You see, we are engaged in a life and death war with these bioterrorists, and it's my job to do whatever it takes to ensure that we win that war.
What? It's kind of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist too?
Okay, sorry for pausing it, but I do highly suggest watching the previous videos on up because there is an entire good side of this game that I've already played, if you haven't just started with this video. Second, okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because if you have not watched him, I highly suggest watching Green. Green is, I like Minecraft. He makes Minecraft his living, but he makes Minecraft his living. He is an amazing builder. He does an amazing job doing all sorts of things. Hell, the seasons he has been on Hermitcraft, he has literally pioneered the story, has made the story for every other hermit to enjoy. He's basically Hermitcraft's dungeon master, and it's fucking cool how much shit he has come up with. Like in the latest season of Hermitcraft, he has hermit permits that he came up with I think it was, I forget exactly which hermit, but I think it was one other hermit, possibly 3 hermits in total. They came up with the hermit permit system, which basically is they have the ability to sell this blank thing. There's different rules, different regulations, blah, 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 blah. But this one thing they can sell. They get profits for this one thing, but no one else can sell it. They can all make farms for it, but not sell it. So there's that economy thing. They can trade the permit if they want to. They can sell the permit if they want to. That's up to the hermits themselves, but the permits have rules in place, which is pretty fucking cool. And well, I highly suggest highly suggest watching Gran. And with that said, the latest video I watched, I'm rewatching his season 6 Hermitcraft because I can, and it's keeping me in the mood of watching his newest season, which is just better. Each season hasn't been better. Each season is an absolute goldmine of humor, of creative process, of building, of all sorts of shit. It's just fucking gorgeous. Grain's amazing at what he does, but each episode or each season does elevate things to an extent. Like it is hell. I've talked about in previous videos how there is a way to earn the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 in gaming. That goes for movies as well. He has earned each additional number or each increase in that number he has earned with his seasons, with his series. Everything in them is so different, is so unique, and so well thought out. Even if he's winging it, completely and utterly winging it, he still has a general palette and thought about what he wants to do. So sure, it's not well thought out to an extent, or to the fullest, but it's still well thought out to an extent. And I highly suggest watching him, and the main reason I'm talking about this is because in the latest episode of Season 6, or Hermitcraft Season 6 specifically, he talked about how asking y'all to subscribe, and nowadays we click the notification bell and subscribe and do all those different things, actually helped his channel out a whole lot. I don't really like doing that, like Grain didn't really like doing that, but I do not want the publicity or the money. I want to be able to tell you when my shit is made, get you to understand me a little bit more, but I do not really care about the money. The money will just help me getting everything else I want done. For personal gain, so to speak. I don't want it. Even personal gain in getting my own computer, my own setup, but that will go directly towards making my games, which will go towards the community, and once I make my games, we're going to switch over to things that I've talked about in previous videos. I have a plan laid out, which will do a whole fucking lot for a whole fucking lot of people. And now let's kick some more.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And it's clear now that you're not a coward, which means there's something that you're not telling me.
What are you doing? You can't do this, you crazy. I've got rights.
And I have the legal authority to suspend those rights whenever I feel it's necessary. Like now, for instance. I'll ask again. What happened in there?
And I will tell you again.
I'm told that hurts.
Maybe I know what happened in there.
No, Betty, don't.
Really? Still nothing. Well, unless you decide that you do have something to tell me, I'll go chat with that nice old lady. But you should know, concrete is especially hard on brittle bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next one, and the next, until I find someone who does. So do you have something you want to tell me? Or do you prefer that I move on to your friends here?
Okay, with everything you saw, hopefully you did previously watch video or previously watched the series on the good side of things, but with the amount of pain he's going through now, it makes sense that he thinks Hank's dead. it genuinely it makes sense, because if you think about it, he's going through absolute agony. He feels it tearing through his bones, because it starts at like the bone marrow and then breaks out of that, I think, is where the concrete starts. I don't exactly know how her power activates, but it's through their bones, through their muscle, through their flesh. It's not on. It's so seeing Hank encased in that shit on his skull and everywhere, he should have gray matter broken. He should be fucking murdered. But Conduit. And speaking of Conduit, that could be literally the reason why he can walk literally the next day, why Hank doesn't actually die, and that could also be a little part of why they all share the same ability. Like, they all are the same element, so to speak. How it could be like how some spellcasters, or I can't think of the top of my head where spellcasters like this, Destiny spellcasters, actually. Destiny Warlocks do this a lot in Destiny in general. And considering all these ability spells, and hell, even when you pop a super in PvP, they do say casted blink, which is kind of cool. Some spells are get a kill or consume something to do something. This game is super spells, basically, but consuming something, turning it into your mana to do stuff, which is pretty fucking cool. And if it all is generally the same mana, so to speak, you could have things where they can just absorb it, so to speak, more dissolve it than absorb it. And now let's kick some ass, relatively speaking.
Piss off.
Then I have no further use for you. Hope you're not as stubborn as that one. Are you, Betty? Yeah, I'm told that hurts.
Who the hell is that? I'm sorry for pausing again, even though we don't have actually a lot of time, because the previous bit plus this bit has to equal around 60 minutes, so I am going to cut it a little bit short this time, and I have about 16 minutes. 60 minutes has to be under 60 minutes. I have about 16 minutes left. I was saying 6D and 16. You can figure out where I was saying what. But that voice never is explained ever, which is interesting. Hell, that could be something I dabbled into. Hell, with the 3 timelines thing, it could be that's like Kessler, so to speak, or not Kessler, but like the bridge in between, because I do like the idea of in Infamous 3, all, or at least the good and bad, actually colliding in like a PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale type of situation. Because that sounds kind of fucking cool. Or specifying that, not PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. And if you haven't played it, I highly suggest finding a video on it if you can. It is PlayStation's Super Smash Bros., which had unique mechanics, like you cannot actually get a kill unless you knock them off the map, and that's your kill. Or, and there's not even a like more damage. It was a mixture of like Dragon Ball, build a bar, get more bars to do cooler abilities, plus Super Smash Bros. That general play style where different characters, different abilities that fit the game that they're from, different things like that. It was a beautiful game. I really want a 2, and I heard that there was going to be a 2, and I hope that they did not postpone that or cancel it. Like, I heard that they were going to make a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse game where you could play as different characters. And I could have sworn I talked about that previously. And if if that is the reason they stopped, and I do not want to take credit for that, because if I even take credit for it stopping or anything like that, it's bad anyway. I want to spend that. And I don't want to do that because that's not what I'm trying to do. But make that fucking game. That game will sell like hotcakes. That game will be fucking gorgeous if you can actually put the polish that you put into Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. If you can put that into Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, whatever that game will be, holy shit. Your bros, your buds, your friends, web slinging around the same city. Like you will have to expand this city to epic proportions. You will have to have other maps they can go to and different things like that to give it. You will have to basically make Spider-Man the MMO. And that sounds fucking fun. Like I saw it in a short. I don't know a lot about it. I didn't read on anything about this because I don't like going into any of that because none of that really matters in any way or I can really look. Could easily be wrong unless I go to Sony itself, but I don't know if Sony itself really has it. I don't know where to look for that. The internet doesn't like me and I don't like the internet, boiling it down. But I had a point. I really hope that they make that game because I saw on the short where they were playing Venom and they had other spider people kicking ass with them. And the concept of that alone, where there's spider people and Venom, opens the door for other playstyles entirely. Like, that could be the or not the DC universe, the Marvel universe online. Like, I'm talking about Infamous Universe Online, relatively speaking. That could be the Marvel Universe Online, where you start with, like, you don't even call it Spider-Man. You call it, like, Spider-Verse. Like, just Spider-Verse. That was not specifically Spider-Man, but it's the Spider-Verse. So you can have people that could just generally fly. Like the different, not even like the different movement, just you could have all sorts of different playstyles in that setting because so many different characters are in that setting. Like there's web slingers and hell, you could have crossovers. Like you could have different, like say for example, Venom playstyle is the Brute playstyle for simple naming system. Web slingers are the web slingers, that's their playstyle. You have Brute, web slinger, something, something, something for the different playstyles. Venom, instead of playing Venom, you could play Abomination. You could play Hulk. You could play all sorts of different play styles or all sorts of different characters with different abilities you can slot onto, change around, and just play with in that general thing. And with the I forget the exact company. I know it's Sony, but I forget the exact part of Sony that made Spider-Man Insomniac. There we go. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, I think is Insomniac. Made those two. If they put the same polish in those two games and other games that they have made into this game, it will sell better. Okay, it will sell like hotcakes, but I understand that they're kind of not wanting to play that game or not wanting to make that game because of how Marvel, I think it was Marvel Avengers, just flopped right out the gate. But Marvel's Avengers didn't really have a fundamental grounding point, an anchor, so to speak. It didn't have anything to anchor stuff off of in the Marvel Universe. It was more of its own general thing, which is what they were trying to go for. But with the continuation of Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and then into this, will make it sell like hotcakes because there's 1, 2, and then this. There's that continuation, that desire to play this one, which will make people want to play it even more. And with that polish, as I know Insomniac can do, it will sell like fucking hotcakes. I have 10-ish minutes left. Hopefully I can get out of this area and at least into the bridge. Or to the bridge area. Sorry, I just realized something. Conduits can regenerate their clothing as well. Because there should be holes there. And I know, like, for gameplay purposes, like, it makes it easier on the devs to not have holy things where you get shot, you actually have a hole there and everything. I get that. But having the concept of bringing all of that into, like, actual real world, or not real world, game world science to an extent, they could, in theory, be able to do that. They could, in theory, be able to regenerate their clothing because it's fabric. Even if it's plastic, it could still be regenerated in theory because they can just generate matter. with their conduit abilities in general. So why wouldn't they be able to, like Delson, for example, regenerate his pant legs, his hoodie when he gets shot, his beanie when he gets his head blown off by a sniper, or technically, I don't think conduits can get their head just blown off or parts blown off. I think they they passively have some sort of massive, just everything dampener. Like they're impressive with the shit they can absorb.
What's going on here?
And like I said, I am gonna try and speedrun this, so I'm not gonna look or I'm not gonna stop or look around at all. You can go to the first video where you can hear all this and see all this. Because I am just booking it to where I need it.
My God. How could anyone do this? How many people did she hurt? And no one could stop her?
I thought that was a person. I was gonna be like, what the fuck happened to you? But those are just cactuses. Around a funeral procession for somebody, or
Betty.
I don't know that I word there, but yeah, I thought those were people, or not people, concrete bricks instead of cactus.
Glad to see you're up.
I guess Augustine wasn't bluffing, huh?
Wow. No one here was gonna turn you in to protect themselves. We're Comish. We take care of our own.
I guess I did the right thing. You imagine what that bitch would have done to me if I'd actually talked?
Probably the same thing she did to everyone else in this room when you didn't.
Do me a favor and tell everybody else that I said thanks for taking one for the team. Yeah.
Man, Delson.
Whoa.
Damn it. I thought we were gonna lose you there.
A little concrete in the legs. It's gonna take more than that.
Oh, glad to see fast healing seems to be a part of your new, thing. Speaking of which, the craziness with the hands, is that gone?
I don't know, man. There's no smoking in the longhouse, remember?
Right.
And I wouldn't want to get in the way of anyone's recovery.
Recovery? Hey, Delson, these people aren't getting any better. They're dying, man.
You don't know that.
No, but the doctors who came through here when you were out, they do. And they said that... They said the only way those shards are coming out is the exact same way they went in.
What? But that was Augustine and her concrete power.
Yeah.
Then screw it, man. Looks like you and me are going to Seattle and we're gonna go get her.
Whoa, wait, what? You think you're just gonna charm her into coming back here with you? Come on, man, I know you took a bump to the head, but you two didn't exactly hit it off last time you were together.
Reggie, I did this. And I gotta fix it.
No, damn it, Delson, you just got back on your feet. Look, I know you want to help, but the doctors have already said the
The only way it's getting out is with the same power. I get it.
Which means we don't actually need Augustine. We just need her power.
Okay, now you've lost me.
I'm a goddamn power sponge, remember? If I got smoke, why can't I get concrete?
Yeah, but what if smoke was just a fluke, huh? Wait, think about it. You'd have to go through, 1,000 DUP guys just to get to her?
Yeah, probably something like that. I'll explain in the truck.
What truck? I don't have a truck, That's my truck.
All right, I got this whole thing figured out, okay? We hit the town, we load up at the all-you-can-leech conduit power buffet, we maybe swing by the Space Needle, always wanted to see it, and then we're back home to save some lives.
You do realize when we hit the town, there's a fair chance the town's gonna, you know, head back?
What does that even mean?
It means that Seattle has 500,000 people that aren't exactly thrilled about the bioterrorists that are already there. You think they're gonna welcome you? Wake up, man. Look, don't worry, Del, all right? We're gonna fix this thing. Gonna find you a cure.
A cure?
Shooting smoke out of your fingertips isn't exactly normal, man.
Just because it's not normal doesn't mean that it needs a cure, okay? Van Gogh wasn't normal. Gandhi wasn't normal.
Yeah, but people weren't scared of Gandhi, all right? People are afraid of bioterrorists. They're freaks.
See, that's pre-programmed bull... Shit.
Right.
Huh. Well... looks like we're walking the rest of the way.
Walk? What?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Hey. Damn it.
Holy crap, would you look at this?
Look, you know, if you're having second thoughts, I
Are
completely...
you kidding me? This is amazing.
This is destruction.
This is self-defense, man. The roadblock was set up to attack them.
Yeah, because they're bioterrorists.
Well, it didn't stop them, and it's not going to stop this bad boy either.
Okay, that is all I really have time for because I don't want to cut it close to my end time because I don't know exactly when I started the recording. So I just want to be completely safe because I want all of this in it. At least I got here, which is an amazing bit because I wanted to at least get to this part or past this so I can actually just boot up and go. I can easily save right now and then continue what I was saying. What was I going to say? Something kind of cool about how the different cutscenes work in this game. This game, or Infamous 1 and Infamous 2's cutscenes, were in the style of comic books, where it zoomed in, zoomed out on comic panels to give you that story that way. Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Infamous Festival of Blood to an extent here and there. Infamous Second Son doesn't. Or Festival of Blood. Festival of Blood. But it still has the general, like, where the frames are, where the pictures are, that general thing, which is pretty fucking cool, to be completely honest. With all that said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one.